Hello, 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 Winters Mill High School students. This is Principal Brown coming back at you one more time. Again, we're going to continue with these motivational videos. I got a couple things I want to talk to you all about, so hang tight. Number one, healthy relationships. I know a lot of you are out there dating. I know a lot of you out there are enjoying the social aspects of the high school. Please make sure that you are having healthy relationships. Again, you should be pouring positivity and positive energy into each other at all times. Please make sure that you are doing that. There are far too many situations where I see people upset. I see people in tears. I see people emotional, and it all comes back to what type of relationship are you having? Are you having positive relationships, or are you having negative ones? So please make sure that you are doing that. Again, we are here to support you either way, but make sure if you're having difficulties with that to see your counselor, see your administrator. Also, guess what? I have a new Instagram handle, and that handle is mainly because I talked to the General Assembly. I asked the people what they wanted. They said that you all don't check your emails. I think I have about 100 and some odd views from some of my posts that I put out there with my videos. There's 1,100. We got to do better than that. So how can I get that across? They mentioned Snapchat, Instagram. Not really a fan of Snapchat. Not going to get into that. But I do have a new Instagram handle. It is Michael C. Brown, the number 54. Again, Michael C. Brown, the number 54. That is my new Instagram handle. For those of you who are already following me on Twitter, it is the same handle for Twitter. It is Michael C. Brown, the number 54 for Twitter as well. I didn't want to confuse anybody. It's simple. So there aren't any more excuses. Just make sure that you are following me on one of those social platforms, social media platforms. Now, outdoor school, I'm going to say this. I have a lovely time visiting shout out to our outdoor counselors for this week. They did a phenomenal job. But we need more people that are interested in being outdoor school counselors, preferably male students. So if you're a male student here at Winters Mill High School, I know if you're remotely interested in the outdoors or remotely interested in mentoring young people, please, please, please see Miss Bobby Hollingsworth. She is going to put you down and make sure that you fill out the application and meet the deadlines and everything else, because we need more male students to be involved in outdoor school. So if you have questions about that, see Miss Bobby Hollingsworth. She's down in the counseling suite. She'd love to see you. I want to make sure that I see you there, so make sure you do that. Last but not least, a little bit of motivation for this week. Had the opportunity, a lot of you may not have known because you may not have been close to this staff member. We had a staff member that passed away recently, Mr. Anthony Knox, who was a special educator for us. He passed away suddenly. One of the things, I had the opportunity to go to the funeral this past Monday, and one of the things that I kind of learned from that, I learned from him, there were so many former students and so many former teachers and colleagues that were there to pay their respects for Mr. Knox, and it really got me to thinking about just living your life to your full potential, because that's all he ever was about. Whether he was coaching, whether he was teaching, it was really about helping students reach their full potential and go outside the box and do things that they don't even think that was possible for them to do. So I say all that by saying the definition of potential is having or showing the capacity to become or develop into something in the future. Let me tell you something, students. What my father always told me, potential doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. So all of you have bucket loads of potential here at Winters Mill High School. You have to use your potential. You have to reach it. If you aren't working every day, some of you haven't really heard this before, but I'll say it. If you are not getting better every day, you are taking a step back and you are getting worse. So I'm asking you, at the end of the day, do a check. What did I do today to get better? What did I do today to take that next step? If it isn't something, then you need to go back, you need to revamp, because you're probably getting worse. So please, 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 again, we're here to support you in that and reaching your full potential, but make sure it doesn't mean anything unless you put your best foot forward and do your best each and every day. This is Principal Brown. I love you all. I will see you again next time.